Curly locks the voice box, tell me what you think. Broke it down in detail, make me know the link. Curly locks the voice box, tell me what you think right now.
Alright, so I kick it off like this. I just want the fans to know. So when you have a topic like this way, most people want my opinion on, you know, and that kind of voice note they may get overwhelmingly. In them case, they mostly may not really play a voice note. You see me? Because of this, most people want to hear about a particular thing. Alright, so in this case, this thing I know with this little 11-year-old boy rape the 6-year-old girl. Alright, so as it relates to this, me I go deal with the feedback them first. The things where most people are saying. Most people's opinion is. You know, we get a reaction like this. You can pause and read it yourself. And this. And this. And as you can imagine, dozens more or thousands more like this. We're full of outrage. You know, everybody will say if they catch this a little boy, I want them to do, oh, if I'm my son or, well, if I'm my daughter. If I'm my picnic, this and, you know, me I said that, oh, if no boy, hey, the little boy did a missing, etc., etc. Let me first say, me understand the outrage and the anger. And yeah, before me get deeper into this thing, some people I say, boy, the school supposed to, I watch them. This are true, but watching picnic especially nowadays, it come down to this modern technology, CCTV camera. The school fi know within themselves, so that them type of camera, it's set up to catch things after the fact. It's not set up to prevent nothing. It's set up to know who do it. And do it, I problem, you know, do it. Who do it. You understand? If the word do it suggests, say it is already done. And them now look on CCTV camera in that way. So them think they have more security when all it does is it speak who commit a crime. You understand? I must say uncle supermarket where people have to sit down and look out for shoplifter to make sure say shop not get lift. You gotta see them do that. Outside of that, camera mostly to see how do it after the fact. And sadly, for years in Jamaica, the primary school system is not one where you imagine like a prep school, where you know them teachers, they have head count and so whole heap of something and then make sure it's a John Jones pitney the right there, so when him fit the right there. So yeah, so some people outrage and I say, how them never watch it pitney them? How them escape going to all classroom and go on. It's a valid question, but I know so it running in the primary school system. Sadly, once the bell ring, the teacher and the pitney them already figure home. That is it. The bell ring, we done with you and you done with we go on your yard, cause my yard me I go. That is the attitude. You go primary school too. That's so it run. Nobody not did it where make sure you go up on the bus and I make sure you say the route you take. That done with. Because you know primary thing go and mostly poor people pitney and middle class. So I hope that answered that. And for the people them where I say boy how the school if you tell the mother such a thing as boy not much now gonna come at the situation and oh boy, you know, she will just, you know, talk to her daughter and eventually she gonna get over it. First, let me clear up that we know so not angry, but we have to learn to listen. Firstly, the first two story that we're not telling that one. Because a Sissoko is a Sissoko representative, the mother has say, did I tell her, say boy, nothing now gonna come out of this because the two of them are minor. And it was Ministry of Education where they said the next part we say basically, you know, don't tell the media is a good school. And boy, you know, she said where she get from it, Ministry of Education never tell her this. She said where she get from it was that they tell her, say boy, basically, you know, chat to her a little bit until she get past it. So that was where she gathered from it. It was not a statement when nobody make to her. What the school do wrong, however, was basically make light of the situation and basically just go counsel the youth. They want to put them in a black and white and them not going to get to take extra lesson. You understand? Basically it done up already. And that a fuckery. And that's what I'm telling you every day. So real life is not a part of real life. What is actually real life is not a part of what is considered real life. Because what is considered real life is the fakeness, this idea that everything is perfect when it is not. And you're saying all of the problems them where you should have confront and deal with head on. Go put over in a one part where them not resolve. People are live and suffer because the advice is always say nothing. Because you're going to make this one you look bad. This place you look bad. That they want. That's a real life, you know. Over in another part there where the whole of the misunderstanding become pressure upon the brain. And that cause chaos. Over in one part because the real things. We live in a society, a world where the realest parts of life is not allowed to be confronted. See that again? And so they make more hurt people, we're gonna hurt more people. Yeah, man. And a more problem equal more money for the business system. And so it work. The more we suppress everything in our way, we have problem. And just plug our business to every problem. But we have. And them kind of suppression, yeah. In other words, when you have to hold back the things where you really should have expressed and say in order to get a clear understanding upon them. Cause the whole problem in a society, every type of problem where you can think about. Yes, man. The girl that we get raped, and her mother say, boy, that man here, I run money. So I better you just take your little rape and go on, you know. Cause you done, you have if you take it at least you're no boy. People go through these things, you know. Yeah, man, people will get told to shut up because how bad it are going to look on this one or that one. And that's the society that we live in now. And then suppression there lead to the depression. We almost never end well when you reach a boiling point. The mother you get already and you hear them tell her. A problem this a wait for you, now. You hear them tell her about a little girl now, a 6-year-old. So me suck it up and go on home, go figure it out. One part of me I said that you want some click. Somebody if you stretch out in cocky pan a meatball and chop it off. But the mature part of me I say, it's a 11-year-old. A 2 victim. There, sir. When I say things like them, I want out of many things. Or a whole heap of things. Happen one time. One of the factors is that we don't want to see. We don't want to imagine. Say, sexual energy in a picnic start early. We don't want to imagine that. We don't want to remember when we did little. And I play dolly house and I wind up. What do you cause that? We are getting them feeling there in ourselves as little picnic and we wonder what is. And there is an innate thing in our we are tell we say how to get rid of this thing. We have to wind up on something. If it's a banana tree we are boy rolling and that. Me not telling you in episode 42 of In the Meantime. About Greenie and Greenie good sponge. You know remember that? We just want to tell ourselves that them feelings they're unique or they're unique to we. And it's our little secret. And when we come up now come get you, it's like we expect them to be just dolly. Some little innocent creatures were just interested in coloring their books and just idly buy and watch TV and go in bed. I like them now go through at the same age, the same things where we did go through at that age. In a summer time I did one thing named sex book. Remember sex book is a thing named Penthouse. Oh my God, you have a girl named Buffy. Lord Jesus, I never forgot the adventures of Buffy. Me have that hide and me think at a very early age. But most of we just want to delude ourselves. So they use them sexual energy, no get no guidance. Because big people afraid to talk to them about reality. So me tell you about The society we're living at the suppression of reality and the endorsing of make-believe and illusion. I'm telling you in the meantime already. So if nefarious and abusive and wicked people catch you during those times, no matter what type of abuser, you're done. But in them age, the abuser catch them, and turn them in an abuser, Because what? Them hijack them sexual energy and do all kind of thing with them and make them feel say natural. And this is the way to go. What we think are going to happen in our culture, where people endorse like it's a big joke, the sexualization of children. See some video all the time with some big woman and up and some little boy. When 9, 10. And our big joke, everybody are killing them teeth. Just like what happened to R. Kelly. Even if you have one big sister, we are sucking like a teely at night time. And if the thought of that just make you uncomfortable, then you're delusional as an adult. And them things happen in a real life. The one where nobody not talk about. And none of them parents are side of the picnic them to a night time, The one room picnic them, And only my parents are do it. Sometimes they see them and see and just continue because them lazy, them can't bother them. I say, man, just tree. You don't understand nothing where you're going here, so. So only only that Jamaica suffer bad. Politicians are beating up bad from all sides. Them beating up go, them beating up come. I don't know why I run away foreign. I totally understand. But who telling us that the key to America they are over man yard? When you go and over man go make them rubbing up with all manner of evil. Only two dons, man. Only two dons. Now follow big win, boy. A foreign man wang go. Remember me telling you how long past stir it up say if you are idiot to Jamaica are the same idiot you can do foreign. Yeah, brother, I can see him. So a girl munchy but she apply for visa and go up on the people in farm. And when she see sex, instead of she put the F for female, she got talk about whole heap of time and that she right on the farm. Really enough, don't you? Couldn't agree more. And even if you don't, them willing to help you go right through the farm. So call Louis Law now, call the number up on the screen. So me understanding up like me understanding the situation. By all means runway. But not tell Louis Law say me say for runway because they not support them something there. If you tell Louis Law say me say for runway, me got denied. Say thanks vice back. Alright, do remember, say if you ship anything at all to the Caribbean, or even within the US, you have to use Next Shipping. You might log on to www.shipwithnext.com. Believe me, let me tell you this. No, I don't one of them shipping company they with them out deep in your barrel and them out of sardine. Your peanut butter them safe. And remember, say it's a hassle-free service. Once you ship with them, whatever you ship comes straight to your door. Or the people them door. Well, if you're not on the door, them ship door too. So thanks Vice Box. I'm telling you all the while, So we need parental classes at Jamaica. Yeah, man, we need that. We need that to institutionalize how to be parent, how to not be that big dummy there. We feel say, oh my God, it just feel a way if you talk to little youth, or if you consider, say kids have sexual energy, unchecked sexual energy, because you don't think, say, that naturally dead, because you think, say, when you did little, that was unique to you. And even some of the more rational people, they say, boy, they wouldn't hurt the youth. But if that happened to them, they would kill the parents. We have to understand. So you have a next part of it where you have parents out there who try them entire best with people, and them just turn out to be a certain way. You have them anomaly there too. But the parents now have nothing at all to do with it. Them try them best and I just this. Yeah, the Jeffrey Dahmers of the world. Some of them think they're beyond human comprehension, but we always tell ourselves we have to make sense of everything, or if we have to make it up. So there's a self-delusion coming. We have to understand it. So we fool ourselves all the time. So there is an answer. You have some things we don't answer for. And you have to just humble yourself and go and look for it. Jeffrey Dahmer, one of the world's most infamous serial killer. Them man, they kill people and eat them. I wish one of parents that for dinner and I share it with him. Sometimes it's beyond parenting. We live in a complex world. Very complex world. We're not A, B, C, no black and white.
Are you a person under 30 with a bachelor's degree, with at least 3 years of work experience, who needs to migrate to Canada in pursuit of better opportunities, but are totally ignorant of the other ways of getting permanent residency, outside of, marrying your cousin or paying that ugly person that makes your skin crawl to kiss you in the wedding pics to make it appear real? Well, not to worry. Renaissance Immigration will save you from committing migration suicide. Call now at 437-703-1147 or 1148. Or visit us in person at 30 Via Renzo Drive, Richmond Hill, Ontario, Canada, postal code L1Z0B3. Or online at www.renaissanceimmigration.ca. We are so confident in our services, by the time we're through, you may be the one trying to kidnap us. We're so good at what we do, I think we should be worried.
Enough I don't know where I talk about no outrage. I don't not even know want to pick me there up to the time of watching this. I will not give that about no pick me. In a real life. When I just want come out where there is outrage, for sure, say boy, look, I'm a moral person, me clean, and I'm gonna take certain things, you do it for yourself, you do it for your ego. Business with your people, and you know too. But because nobody else no know, or you think nobody else no know, so you're free to come show, say, you're the best thing, and the model that we use of righteousness, when we don't really do nothing but no problem. What we are all about, let me say that for the millionth time. Next week, next story, that one nobody can hardly remember it. Looking at yourself and tell me if this rash, if you're not as good as you think it is. How does that solve problem in a earth? No, somebody else to do it. Life or TV, where I watch. Let me be very consistent in repeating these things so I understand the world I'm living in. And nowadays it got worse because the youth them get to see these sides. Them get addicted to them. In a most of we big people mind, we still think that the average age where actual sex and penetration with things are going is 16. Things drastically change now because you see, once upon a time where the things you have to know by the time you're 16, 17, at them time they know it at 11 and 12. That gone now based on the access to information where them little people have, Information we are telling them to do things with the condition of their mind at the little 11 and 12 age they not ready for. I don't think Babylon easy. I don't think them things are just accident. A design to make all the parents them so busy them can't save the people them from them something we're gonna make them worse than one time. But you don't hear me at all, this is not a real talk, but you don't know so you not gonna give up the very thing where cause the problem, Yeah man. Because if you give up the internet to save your son, you're not gonna do it. Because you need it. Oh my God, you're so addicted. No compromise. So the very thing we are causing whole life destruction in every era where you can think about is the very thing what we can't do without. But remember that little surface level pitch that we then use and sell with the internet and why you buy into it? The internet, it gives you time, things that you would do in 19 hours, you're now doing in 6 hours. It saves you time to spend with your family. I would actually believe so, we believe that. But we underestimate the greed at the heart of human nature. When them people who understand psychology didn't know say I thought make we get catch in a net here. Pun intended. Because one time we say, boy, so normally 6 o'clock we done this, now at 12 o'clock. What do you think we'll do the rest of the time? Think our family first or run by our mind? No. We're going to spend more time and do more things to get more money, more success. And therefore ignore no time. See them, we are now we busy. No time to pick them and the family them. So how we are going to fix this? We have to get rid of our addiction. And really monitor the people them addiction. We used to see certain things, man, and it guide we into, and oh my God, this is a sex book, and we hide and I look and I watch it and I read it, and nowadays it's worse, man. In the porn site them where them discuss amongst them friend, it the right of them fingertip. Because most of our parents give them phone and tablet so that we can go on our phone and our tablet. That's the biggest part of the problem. Yeah man, go on over with them a cuss man. Go on over with them a cuss the symptoms and I want to deal with the cause. Because of too much talking when you deal with the cause. Go on over with them a cuss. When they won't make you feel like what you want to feel. Go on over this. Because this is a reality. And you have to face it. You don't want to face it. Just want to go cuss. And the next week you find something else cuss about. You're sick and disgusting. And I want me to make you know that I know 3/4 of you. No worse than everything on the cuss. Because you're weak. You know, weak, you know, and do nothing about nothing. You just want to look at who cuss about it better. You know, stupid. I'm big and fool. Big and old and fool. So I get old and I got dead as a fool. That's what I'm telling you, it's my work. If you affect the next generation. The old fool, them have to go dead out because who no make up no mind for fool. Willful ignorance. Don't want to face the reality. The sexual energies are part of children. It is. This story is the biggest example of what I say in that episode. I'm sure enough I don't remember, but I have to rehash that. If you don't understand that, and stop look upon kids like toys. And that me think.
Early locks the voice box, tell me what you think. Broke it down in detail, make me know the link. Early locks the voice box, tell me what you think right now.